everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a lovely day today. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming my first update for my project pan of 2023. And let me tell you, I feel like this update has gone way better than I initially expected. I'm actually really proud of myself. So just before we get into the update, I just quickly want to say that if you do hear some like water noises in the background, very random, I know. Aurora is currently having a bath, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Also, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. I've been waiting to film this video for about 2 hours, but someone is doing housework on my road and I can hear them drilling. And yeah, it's very annoying, but I can't wait any longer to film this video. So, with all that being said, if you do enjoy the video, please leave a like, because that really does help me out. Don't forget to subscribe so you can... Wow. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can stay up to date with this project and also any other videos and other projects that I'm doing on my channel. So you don't want to miss that. Make sure you subscribe. And yeah, let's get straight on into the video. So I definitely did really good with some products, but not as good with others. So the first product I have to talk about is my professional primer. You guys know, like, I'm just not the biggest fan of this primer. Like, that was rude. I do try my hardest to use it. I really do, but I just literally forget about it. Even though it's in my everyday makeup, like, section, it's literally in there, I still forget to use it. I did use it 3 times in the past month, which I know is a little bit of a joke, but I was trying to juggle this primer and the other primer that is in this project, so I was trying to do it as fair as I can. But yeah, this primer is just not my favourite. I feel like the tally mark might be a teeny tiny bit generous as well. It's getting really hard to accurately track where I'm at with this primer because we're right the way down the bottom. It's getting kind of hard to feel exactly where product is, if that makes sense, because I kind of have to squeeze it down now anyway to squeeze product out. So yeah, it might be a tiny bit like generous, but I have tried to be as accurate as I can. I really don't want to throw that last bit of product away, but I'm thinking there's still like 3 months worth of product left in here because I only use the smallest amount of this product and I don't use it like every single time I do my makeup because it does clog my pores. Their drilling is driving me nuts. So yeah, I am going to keep trying with this one and hopefully I can have it out in like 3 months. Just pray for me, guys. I think I can do it. I really think I could do it. So next up is my Allarnah Matte Veil Primer, and I feel like I've done really good with this primer. So I only used it 5 times, which isn't a crazy amount, but if you think about, I don't use the professional and the Allarnah at the same time because they're both, that is not a word. They're both very mattifying primers, so I don't like to use both of them because that's just way too much. So that means I've used one of the primers in this project pan like 8 times of me doing my makeup. I feel like I went about that like a really long way. Anyway, so I've used this product 5 times and I'm so close to finishing this up. I think there's maybe at the most as I was saying, at the most, I think there's 4 or 5 uses left in this. So if I use it the same amount that I used it this month, then this should be out next month, which is very exciting. I've actually come to the conclusion that I do not like this primer with my foundation that is in my project pan. They don't mix well together. I have to work really hard to get them to work together. But, you know, if it's only 5 uses, I can make it work. It's fine. But yeah, hopefully next month this will be out, so that would be really exciting. So then I have my Ted Baker Brow Pencil. Now I would love to roll this up for you and show you exactly how much progress I've made on this. However, I snapped it getting the update. I'm an idiot is all I have to say. So Anyway, I have only used this brow pencil whenever I have done my brows. So this is the only product I've been using on my brows to fill in my brows, and I did use it 10 times in the past month. So that kind of gives you an indicator of exactly how many times I've done my makeup. But I actually don't mind this brow pencil. It's a tiny bit warm for my brows and like for it matching my hair. It is a tiny bit warm, but it's not like the end of the world. I'm not hating it. Yeah, I don't hate it. And if I keep repeating myself, it's because I keep stopping and then forgetting where I am in my thought process because of the drilling. But yeah, I'm thinking, looking at my update, this has got at least 1 more month left in it, possibly 2, depending on how much I do my makeup in the next month. So, but basically, in the next 2 updates, this brow pencil will be done. So, I genuinely, guys, I'm doing so well at the minute, and I just want to keep this momentum up because I'm actually really enjoying this, like, progress update. Like, I feel so happy filming this video right now. So, yeah, we could have another empty. If not in the next update, it will be in the update after that. So, very exciting. I just feel all giddy. So, the next product is also in the brow category. And again, it's the only brow gel that I have used in my brows, I'm pretty sure, in the past month. And that is the Beauty Crop BFF Brow Friends Forever. And again, I used it 10 times. And it is so easy to get like updates, like accurate tally updates on this, because all the product just falls down really, really nicely and uniform. And it's in a nice clear bottle, so I can see plain as day exactly how much product we have left, which I'm loving. Also, I did my tallies for this with the applicator in just because it looks nicer. But obviously when I take the applicator out, there's like the tallies are way lower, if that makes sense, because the spoolie isn't pushing all the product like up. I feel like that makes sense. So I feel like there's more progress on this than what is showing just because of the applicator, but because I took the initial tally mark with the applicator in, that's how I'm going to take the tally mark moving forward. Now, I did use it 10 times. I don't feel like there's a massive amount of progress in this, but you know, it is a brow gel. I don't really use a whole lot. I do like this brow gel. The only thing I will say is it's so weird because it holds my brow hairs down in place, but then they do fall down, like sort of. Like I just clearly have brows that just can't be tamed, because this definitely holds my brows in place. This is going to sound like such a bizarre statement to make. It does hold my brow hairs in place. It genuinely does. But then they just won't stay upright. Like I try and do a fluffy brow and they all just kind of fall back down on themselves, but still kind of in the place where I've put them. It's so hard for me to explain. But yeah, I do like this brow gel. And I am enjoying it, so I'm not mad. I do feel like this is going to take me most of the year to finish up though. Like there's probably at least another 6 months left of use in this. So this is going to be in here for this foreseeable future, but I don't mind that. I just want to get a few brow gels out of my collection this year. So the next product I have to talk about is the number 7 foundation. So this is the Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced All-in-One Foundation. And I can't get a tally mark on this, which is really annoying because I've actually been really good at using this. So I used this foundation 9 times in the past month, so really, really good for me. I pretty much used it every single time I did my makeup, apart from I had a like party to go to, so I used a foundation that I swear by. So yeah, I used this 9 times and I do like this foundation. It does wear really nicely on me, especially when I first put it on and the first few hours I have it on. The only problem is after like maybe, I don't know, like 4 or 5 hours, it just starts to break up a little bit weird on my skin, I've noticed. But that could be the primer that I'm using because they definitely don't mesh. So I'm still like learning with this product. But yeah, I can't get a tally mark on this, but I am using it. I'm hoping in the next update, because if I use it as much as I did this month, there should be like a substantial amount of product like used. But when I tried to squeeze it to kind of get a tally, it just literally, foundation came out straight away and I didn't want to waste any. But I can squeeze this tube, like there is air in there. So I definitely have made some progress, but just like not enough for me to get a tally on it. But I will proceed with this foundation. I like it, at least for now. I'm enjoying it. So whilst I'm enjoying it, I'm going to just use it as much as I can. The next product I have to talk about is my Revolution Pro Concealer, and this has definitely put into perspective how long it's going to take me to use this concealer up. But one thing I will say is I actually don't mind, because I can use this concealer on my under eyes, and I am actually kind of tempted to buy this back once I've used up some of my other concealers, because this does work on my under eyes and it doesn't crease too much, so long as I don't use too much. If I use too much of the product, it creases like crazy because there's just too much product there. If I use enough, it genuinely doesn't crease until like literally the end of the day, where like my just face has been through it. My makeup needs to come off. So that's, guys, I'm happy. Let me just tell you that. So I don't even think I mentioned, I used this concealer 9 times in the past month, so that kind of proves how much I do enjoy this concealer. I literally pretty much used it every single time I did my makeup. But the tally mark, by the way, I admit that these tally marks are messy. I'm having to do it with nail varnish, which I've not really done before, and it is just, it's a learning curve and I'm not doing very well. So take these tallies with like a pinch of salt, because I am trying my hardest. But yeah, so anyway, I've used like the tiniest amount of concealer here, but I feel like that's because this concealer is so full coverage that I need to use the smallest amount, and when I use the smallest amount I can use it on my under eyes. So I'm technically using more product by using less, if that makes sense. Like I'm using it in more ways, so I'm gonna use more of the product up in the long run. I think that makes sense. It probably doesn't actually. Anyway, the next product I have to talk about, I'm so excited about. Like I just really am. It's my Hoola Quickie Contour Stick from Benefit. You can no longer buy this, so I am going to be a little bit upset when this leaves my collection, but guys, I'm so excited about this. So I used it 6 times. It would have been more than that, but I got the Made by Mitchell blush, but the bronzer one of it. And I've been really enjoying it, so I wanted to use that for a bit because it's new in my collection. I wanted to get a feel for it, you know. So a few times I did use that over this, but guys, this is just, I'm gonna just let this have its moment, okay? This product is literally at the top of the plastic casing that it's in, so this 100% will be out of my collection in the next update, which is so exciting. I am going to use it till I physically can't get it on my brush anymore. I'm not going to dig down and get the rest of the product out, because this product has been in my collection for a fair few years, so I probably shouldn't be using it on my face, to be fair. But as of yet, I've had no reactions to it. So whilst I'm not having any reactions, I'm going to use it because I enjoy the product. So I am going to use it until I physically can't get my brush to get any more product out. But next month, guys, I promise you this will be out of the collection, because I will have dug down, way down. So I'm just so excited to have this out. I can't even lie. I've never finished a cream bronzer before. I've never finished a bronzer before. So this will be the first, and I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. The next product I have to talk about is my powder bronzer, and that is the Doll Beauty Gimme Sun bronzer. This now comes in completely different packaging, which kind of tells you how long this has been in my collection. And I still haven't decided where I'm going to go with this product yet. I've had a couple comments telling me to like roll this out when I hit pan, which I do think I am going to do, because I don't see myself hitting pan anytime soon. But if I do hit pan really quickly, I think I'm going to be tempted to keep it in and see if I can finish it. But I don't know. I still haven't decided yet. But anyway, I've already rambled. I used this product 9 times. in the past month, and I'm really hoping you guys can see there's like massive disturbance in the middle of this pan, like massive. Like there's definitely a dip forming. There's also like these little like wavy lines that I'm kind of hoping is the pan. I'm not even gonna lie, because I can't understand why else it would look like that. So I don't know, that's why I don't know what to do about the like whether to roll it out when I hit pan or not. But at the same time, I'm using so little product, like so little. This product is so good, but you need the tiniest amount, so it's gonna last me ages. So I think I'm either gonna roll this out at 50 uses if I haven't hit pan, or I'm gonna wait till I hit pan, or I'm gonna hit pan and then do 50 uses if like I hit pan too quickly, if that makes sense. Like I'm gonna use it 50 times, then I'll roll it out and just see how big I can get that pan. I don't know, you guys will have to let me know what you think. I really don't know yet, but we're not there yet anyway. So yeah, making good progress on this, and I do enjoy using it, so it's not hard for me to use. It's literally the only bronzer I ever reach for, so it's not hard for me to use at all. The next product is the most exciting product that I have to talk about, and that is my setting spray. And let me tell you, I slapped with this product. We have an empty. Yes, I did say we have an empty, which means we're gonna have a roll in already. I'm just so excited. This is what I mean. I've done so well with this update. I don't even care. I'm giving myself the credit because I feel like I deserve it. So obviously we were up here in the last update and I've used all that product up. I did use it 14 times, which did empty it, which I know sounds like a lot compared to my other uses, but I pretty much use this once I've just powdered my face. I will use this. Then I will also use it right at the end of my makeup if I want my skin to look a little bit more dewy, or I'll use a different setting spray if I want it to really like lock in my makeup. So yeah, 14 uses, emptied this. So we have our very first empty of the project. So I'm gonna keep track of all my empties because I really want to know how many I empty this year. But this one is the first one, so give her a round of applause because she's gone and I'm just so excited. I've done so well. Just let me have my moment. I've done so well. I need a drink before I talk about this next product, because this next product I use to death, by the way. That's a really nice hot chocolate. Oh my God. Anyway, so the last product I have to talk about, I really tried to empty. I'm not even gonna lie. I've tried so hard to empty this product, but I just couldn't do it. So it is my Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker gloss. I actually really like this gloss. What I've been doing is I will put this on at the start of my makeup so that it can like really hydrate and plump my lips. And then I will put like a little brown lip liner on, put this on over the top and like mesh the two together with my finger so that it just looks like a nice nudie gloss. And that's how I've been using it. And let me tell you how many times I used this product. I used it 33 times. 33 times. That is including like reapplication, but there probably is a few more uses that I'm missing, because when I obviously go out and I chuck this in my handbag, I'm not literally remembering like, oh, when I get home, I need to put down that I used it 3 or 4 more times, you know? So it's just, if I remember that, oh, I did reuse this twice today, I write it down. So there could be a few more uses on this, but 33 I'm still really, really happy with. And if I use it as much as I did this month, this should be empty next month, or at the very minimum, the stopper will be coming out. But I would really like to have this empty next month. I really, really would. It would just be amazing, to be honest with you, because then we will have had like an empty in every single update that I've done so far. Obviously it would only be 2, but you know what I mean. But yeah, also I just really want to say this now. So I have looked at the picture from my intro, and I don't know where on earth I got that tally mark from, because that was so inaccurate. It was actually crazy. Like, I had this sat on my desk for a bit, so when I wasn't using it, it was sat upright on my desk, and yeah, I noticed straight away that it was way above that tally line. So I've kind of put it at the tally mark before that. Like I've kind of made that my initial starting line because I think that's closer to where it was. So just take this update with a pinch of salt. Like it might have been a little bit lower than the previous tally line, but it also might not have been. Like, I don't know, like, yeah. All I'm saying is, next update, I have a very accurate tally line for this update. So, next update will be very accurate, okay? And I'm thinking it's going to be empty anyway. I'm going to try so hard to have this empty. I at least want to use it 30 times again if that doesn't empty it, like if it doesn't empty before that. So, I know I can do it because I've already done it. So, yeah, Anyway, so let's talk about the roll-in anyway. I'm so excited. I just love project pans. I just think they're so great, and it actually makes me feel so good to use up products in my makeup collection. It really, really does. So the product that I'm rolling in, I did think about for a while because I really wasn't sure if this was like the right move to make, but I think I've made a good choice. So I'm rolling in the Illamasqua Hydra Veil Primer. Now, I've only used this a handful of times, like twice, maybe 3 times at the most. But this is obviously the hydrating version of the matte veil. And I know I currently will have 3 primers in my collection, but I'm thinking this one's going to be out relatively quickly anyway. And I'm hoping I can use these 2 together. That's the plan anyway. I haven't tried that yet. I probably should have tried it, but anyway, even if I can't, I know I have a primer that I can use with this one, so it's not like the end of the world. I'll just alternate them again, but I really want to get this out because again, it's a mini, so it would be nice to just have 1 more primer out of my like inventory, and then I've got 2 more minis, so I'm hoping I can get through all of them this year, and then hopefully maybe even finish a full size. That would be really, really cool, because that would mean I would have emptied 5 primers and 2 of them will have been full-sized primers, so that would be so cool. Anyway, I'm rolling this in. I'm not thinking it's going to be in for very long because, like I said, it is a sample size. I really don't think there's a ton of uses in here, maybe like 10 to 15. I guess we'll see when I write down my tallies. I also don't exactly know how much of this product I use because, like I said, I've literally used it maybe 2 to 3 times. So yeah, this is going to be a learning curve for me. I'm hoping it will pair well with my foundation as well, because I feel like this likes quite a hydrating tacky primer, because it works really, really well with my Honey Do Me Up primer. So I'm hoping this one will do. Like, they'll work nicely together. So yeah, that is our very, very first roll in for the project. I'm so excited. I feel like I've done really, really well. Let me just think about what we could have out in the next update. Oh my God. So I've just gathered the products that I think will be out in the next update. And next update could be a good one. I really hope I do my makeup as much as I did this month, because anyway, let me stop rambling. So I really, really, really think, at least I pretty much know that the matte veil from Illamasqua should be empty in the next update. If it's not, I'll be so angry with myself. This contour stick is 100% going to be out next update. Like, I could have rolled it out this update. Like, it's literally empty. Like, it's at the plastic line. But I just want to use it a bit more because I know I could get my brush down a little bit. So I would like to use as much of the product as I can. I'm really hoping the Soap and Glory lip gloss will be out next update as well. I really think I could do it. I just really do. So this could also be out. And then if I'm really, really lucky, the Ted Baker Brow Pencil could also be out next update, which means I could have 4 roll-ins for the next update, which means we will pretty much have like half of the project reset. So it'll be like a whole new like makeup routine. I'm excited. Let me stop rambling because this video is already long enough. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, because that would really, really help me out. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date with this project, because I really do feel like my next update is going to be a great one. Let me know what products you think I'm going to empty. I really, really hope I can get 4 out. That would be so, so cool. But yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching this update. Like I said, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.